Hello everyone, so let's start creating the application. So our server is running, I can just close it. It will be minimized, it will not be closed. So now inside our div, we'll give it a class name of app. So this will be our outer div. Next we'll be having first of all we'll be having a h1, so that will be h1 tag. Here we'll write food recipe hub. Okay, we can provide underline if you want by giving the u tag. So u means underline. We'll just close this here, and this is how it will close. Not capitals, not capitals. All right, and after that we'll provide an emoji. So in Windows 10, if you want to like insert an emoji, so you need to type a shortcut that is Windows plus dot, and you'll get a emoji section. There you will type anyone. I'll type this one. I don't know if you're able to see or not. So the shortcut is Windows plus dot. You can just go ahead and check. Okay, so now we have created a heading. So let me save it and let me just see how this looks like. So let me just go ahead and show you. Looks like that. Perfectly fine. So now we are here, and now we'll create a form. All right, this will be in the h1, and below the h1 we'll create a form. So the form will have a class name of app search form. So it will have like app search and form. All right, we are following the Bannon convention here, so that's why I've like used the two underscores here. So next we'll be adding a search bar like an input field where you can just type, and just the keyword will be typed there. So there we'll be having a input field. So we'll have an input field, input dot, if it allows me, to app underscore search. Okay, that worked really well. Okay, so input type will be text. There will be a placeholder, of course. So placeholder, it will be, I will write, you can type anything here. So I'll write type the ingredient. All right, so next we'll be having the autocomplete will be at off. So we'll make the auto complete will be off. That's it for this, and we'll be having a value and on change for this, but that we'll do later on. Let me just see how this looks. Let me just show you. So this looks, we got the search like the input field. So here we'll type anything and we'll search. Of course it's not functional yet, but it's good as of now. So below the, like after the input, we'll have the drop down which we saw. So for the drop down we'll have a tag which is called a select tag. So we'll have a select dot, and we'll provide the class name. So that will be app underscore health labels. All right, so now we'll provide a name for this. So name can be empty also, so I'll just leave it empty. We just need the class name here, that's all, not id and anything else. So something like this. So inside the select there will be the options. What are the options? So inside the select there will be an option. So value will be anything for now. So you can just provide like vegan, and here is the text which will be displayed, so that will be vegan. So we'll just save it, and we'll just go to the browser, and let me just show you. So uh, this is how this looks. So one thing I noticed, I don't know why when I click on this, so it is not visible to you. When I checked, so it is just visible to me, it's not to you. So I'll fix it, I'll try to fix it, but I hope you're seeing this much. So next we'll go to the VS Code, and now we'll try to add a button like to submit the query, and to get the desired output. So for that also I'll be using an input field only. So for that I'll be using an input field that will be having a class name of app submit put dot app. Now we could even use a button here, but I'm teaching you like various concepts, various in ways in which you can do things. Like there are, in programming there is not always a one way of doing a thing, there are multiple ways, and you should explore as many ways as possible. So we'll give it a type of submit and a value which will be displayed there. So value will be get recipe, and when I save it, and let me just take you to the browser, and you can see there's a button here. It's not functional, of course. So is a drop down, and this is the search bar. So we created a basic structure. All right, so let us just go back here, and so we created the basic structure. Now what we want is we want to give styling to this. So we'll give a little bit of styling for this. So we'll create a file, or maybe we can just give it an app.css only, because we have created it empty. So there initially there would be something in this app.css. Okay, so you need to empty it, you need to delete everything, and just type whatever css is required, because there will be a lot of css here. So we'll just delete all of that, and we'll just type our own css. So now we'll create the css.